Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Let's solve this question on the board. Now look at the beautiful question given on the board. Now look at the integral of y to the power of 5 divided by y to the power of 6 plus 6 multiplied by what dy. Now we are asked to integrate this function with respect to what y. Remember, this is what indefinite what integral, right? Now, if you're watching my videos I've done on this channel, I've told you guys the smart way of dealing with this question, and we're not going to waste our time. But let me show you the real way of approaching this problem. Okay, the original way of approaching this problem. Now, look at what we're going to do. We know that the denominator is what? The denominator is y to the power of 6 plus 6. We are not wrong. If you say let u equals to y to the power of 6 plus what 6. Okay? Now, let's make y the subject of the formula. It means I have to subtract 6 from both sides, right? We want to have y minus 6 is equals to y to the power of 6. And for us to remove this power from here, you can either multiply both power by the reciprocal of 6, or we take the 6th root of both sides. So the 6th root of what? U minus 6 is equals to the 6th root of what? Y to the power of 6. Now this will cancel out this, right? Now see that the 6th root of what? The 6th root of y minus 6 is equals to y. Wow, this is amazing, right? So we can call this equation 1. So from equation 1, we know that y is equals to y to the power of what? 6 plus what? 6. That means from equation 1, u is equals to y to the power of 6 plus 6. Now let's differentiate u with respect to y. It means that the u over dy is equals to what? 6s to the power of what? 5. Remember, if you differentiate a constant in differentiation, it's always 0. So if you differentiate 6, it's just 0. If you differentiate y to the power of 6, remember, since the coefficient of y to the power of 6 is 1, so we have what? 6y to the power of 5. Because in differentiation, we always subtract 1 from the power, right? But integration always add 1 to the power. Amazing. Now from here, let's make the y the subject of the formula. Remember that the denominator of this is 1. By cross multiply, we see that the u is equals to into 6y to the power of 5 multiplied by what? Dy. Now for us to make dy the subject of the formula, we have to divide both sides by 6y to the power of 5. That means our dy equals to du divided by 6 what? 6y to the power of what? 5. Wow, this is amazing, right? I love this. Now what are we going to do? Let's go back to our original equation. Original equation is what? The integral of what? Y 5 to the power y to the power of 5. But what is the value of y? The value of y is what? Let's see from here. Look at here. The value of y is the 6th root of u minus 6. The value of y is what? The 6th root of what? U minus 6. Don't forget that this y have a power of what? 5, as you can see here, right? Beautiful. Then divided by what is y to the power of 6 plus 6? Y to the power of 6 plus 6 is just u. So here is just what? U, right? Now, what is the y? The y is what? The u divided by 6y to the power of 5, as you can see from here. Now, but don't forget that I want to remove anything y and represent u. But we know that our y is what? Our y is the 6th root of what? U minus 6, which is y. So now that this is the integral of what? Into the 6th root of what? Of u minus 6 all to the power of 5 divided by what? U. Then multiply by the u divided by 6 into what? Y is what? Y is the 6th root of what? The 6th root of u minus 6 to the power. Remember, this y have a power of what? 5. Wow. Are you seeing here the 6th root of what? Or into the 6th root of y? The 6th root of y minus 6 all to the power of 5. And here is the same thing. They can cancel out each other. But don't forget they can cancel out each other. What we are going to left is what? Is the integral of what? Of the u, okay, divided by 6u. Okay, this is what we are going to left with, right? Now I want to show you something amazing here, very interesting, right? Now I want you to understand that what we can also write this as what? This is what we can also write this as what? Equals to the integral of what? 1 divided by what? U, okay, then multiply by what? The u over what? 6. They are the same thing. There's nothing changed. The integral of u, the u divided by 6u. The integral of what? The u divided by u multiplied by x 6 is just as, because u times 6 will give us 6u, and 1 times the u will give us the u. Let's see amazing things here. Now let's isolate the coefficient of the u. Remember that the coefficient of the u is 1 over 6. So if we isolate, we put that 1 over what? 1 over 6, the integral of 1 over what? U du, right? Now what are we going to do here? Remember, I've taught you guys, I've shown you guys how to do this. Whenever you differentiate the denominator and it look exactly the numerator, Just take the natural logarithm of the denominator and you are done. You are done. You are done. Now this now become what? 1 over 6 ln the what? The denominator, which is what? Which is u, plus our integration constancies, and you are done. Plus our what? Integration constancies, and you are done. That's why integration constant was c. I know most people will ask now, sir, why is it that we are having plus c there? Plus c simply means that there are many constants that were being differentiated, okay, that cannot be integrated anymore. So that c you're seeing represent those constants. Now remember that our u is what? Let's go back. Our u is what? Y to the power 6 plus 6. So that means 1 over 6 ln into y to the power of 6 plus 6 plus our integration constant c. This is the answer. Now, if you have the integral of what? Y to the power of 5 divided by y to the power of 6 plus 6 dy. Now, I've taught you guys how to deal with this problem smartly. Smartly. Don't waste your time. Don't pass through all this I've done here. Don't pass through all this. Now, there's another thing you're going to do here. Now, pay attention carefully here. Just pay attention. Now, look at the denominator here is y to the power of 6 plus 6, right? Okay. And the denominator here is y to the power of 5, right? Now, what are we going to do? I know you're asking yourself, what am I going to do? Now, pay attention. I told you guys that if you differentiate the denominator, now the denominator is x to the power what? Y to the power of 6 plus 6. If you differentiate the denominator, this will be equals to 6y to the power of 5. This is the derivative of this. Remember, if you differentiate the constant is 0, so there's no need. So if you differentiate y to the power of 6, just 6y to the power of 5. But 6x plus 5 is not the same as the numerator. It's not the same as this. So what are we going to do? Now look at what we're going to do. What if I add the integral, I multiply this by 6. You can say I multiply this by 6, right? Divided by y to the power of 6 plus what? 6 dy. Since I multiply this by 6, I have to multiply it by the reciprocal of 6, because if I leave it as this, that means this is not the original function. It's another function. So I have to multiply it by the reciprocal of 1 over 6. 1 over 6, the integral of 6y to the power of 5 divided by y to the power of 6 plus what? 6 dy. Now, just agree with me that this is something as this, because this 6 will cancel out this and we'll still left with this. But if you multiply it by 6 and don't multiply it by the reciprocal of 1 over 6, by the reciprocal of 6, because the reciprocal of 6 is 1 over 6, right? And you don't multiply it by the reciprocal of 6, that means you are wrong. This function is entirely another function, but this function is something as this. Now, since we know that here is 6 multiplied by 5y to the power 5y to the power of 5, right? 6y to the power of 5. Now, if you differentiate this now, I'm going to have exactly this, right? So what I'm going to do is just to take 1 over 6 ln the denominator, which is y to the power of 6 plus what? 6 plus our integration constant 6. And that is it. Very interesting, right? Please, if you find it very interesting, don't hesitate. Do well to like, comment, and share it to your loved ones or others who learn from it. Please, if you're not subscribed, feel free to subscribe to this channel so anytime another exciting video you notify. So thank you so much and God bless you. Bye bye.